Continue to pop up across Riverside County with the juniper fire burning hundreds of acres near Paris. And the wolf fire has spread in the hills near Banning, but containment is growing after a fierce response.
And that's where our Amanda Starantino joins us live now with the latest on the continuing firefight. Amanda, how does it look out there?
Good morning. Well, we're not really smelling a lot of smoke. Sky is looking clear, much different conditions here, but we are seeing what was charred from the wildfire that tore through here the last couple of days. We are up in the hillsides right now where that fire came through starting on Sunday for the wolf fire. This is when you come up San Gregorio and then heading towards the forest, which is all nice and green still. But if we come around this way, what we saw driving through, my photographer Sparkle Day and I, a lot of the fire crews out here this morning just standing by just in case there's another hot spot. So I was talking to some of them just moments ago. They were saying they've been sitting out overnight just making sure nothing really burns up anymore, but so far it's been pretty calm. They said since about 3 p.m. yesterday. Right now they're just waiting for their shift change to start at 7, and we'll see new crews come in to just keep an eye on things. But take a listen to when we talked to the captain yesterday.
Rough conditions for like bulldozers and stuff like that, so it's going to be time consuming to get crews in to make that fire break.
So the wolf fire began Sunday afternoon near Wolfskill Truck Trail and Old Banning Idlewild Road in the Banning area, spreading rapidly across more than 2,400 acres. It reached 30% containment by Monday evening. Hundreds of firefighters supported by around 4 helicopters, air tankers, engines, dozers, and crews are constructing containment lines amid all of this rugged terrain here. Evacuation orders are in place for the areas south of the 10 in Banning and Cabazon. Shelter services are operating at Hemet High School for people in San Jacinto Valley Animal Campus for pets. We spoke to some people that did have to evacuate from the juniper fire nearby.
She was like going crazy because she thought it was going to get her down all the way over here.
So residents in the area very scared about the flames here. The juniper fire ignited Monday around 11:30 in the morning near Adelona Road and Juniper Road in Paris. By late afternoon, it scorched almost 700 acres and was 30% contained as crews halted its forward spread, though flames continue burning through the steep terrain overnight. So more than 183 personnel, along with air tankers, helicopters, engines, crews, dozers, water tenders, did remain on the front lines for hours, and mandatory evacuation orders have been downgraded to warnings for those areas that were impacted by the juniper fire. We spoke to a CAL FIRE spokesperson about what they were dealing with in the area.
The water dropping helicopters and the retardant dropping tankers made a huge difference. They do anticipate it being a busier season this year for fires. Like you said, not enough rain. We have very heavy vegetation and very dry conditions.
And that's exactly what we saw the last couple of days. Dry, hot, and windy. And we have not gotten very much rain. We're seeing a lot of dry terrain, especially in this area here. We're going to be starting to see more cars coming through. I want you to scoot over. There we go. As these shifts are about to start changing right here at 7 o'clock. But these crews, they're going to remain out here for the time being until they make sure that it is safe. But it doesn't really seem like much is really burning so far in this area. So we will be getting an update from CAL FIRE probably within the next hour for those evacuation orders that are still in place for this area. Hopefully some people will be able to come home because from what we're seeing in the area, not too many flames, and it's very, very calm. Back to you guys.
All right, we hope things stay calm and conditions continue to improve. Amanda, thank you for the latest.